Hello, college golf fans, and welcome to a GolfWeek.com Haskins Awards watch list. I'm Lance Ringler, this is Sean Martin, and Sean, we're at the halfway point of the college season, and I don't think it's very clear on who the top player in college golf is at this point.
No, there's a lot of golf to be played, a lot of big events to be played. I mean, you got your postseason, your conference championships, your regionals, and of course the NCAA championship. So we can get a little idea of who's off to a good start, but that end is so important that you're not going to know until the end of the year who's going to win this award.
Well, last year it was Justin Thomas who won this award, and Justin, he's in the thick of things again this year.
Yeah, you got to win at the Jerry Pate, Alabama's home event. Another good steady season. He checks in at number 4 in the Golfweek Staggering rankings, so definitely in contention. Would be the first back-to-back winner since Phil Mickelson went 3 in a row, so that's pretty good company right there.
Well, Sean, the player who has the distinction of being the #1 ranked player right now is a player out of Washington. You know him well, and he's got a shot at it.
Yeah, and it's not Chris Williams, the world's #1 amateur. It's Cheng Sung Pan, a sophomore. Real steady season, top 3 in every event this year. He won the Husky Invitational, and talked to Matt Thurman a little bit. Just said he's been working on his putting really hard. Hasn't been the best ball striking season for him so far, but he's just scored well. He's used his short game well, and it's obviously paid off.
And we can't count Chris Williams out. Definitely a player who could get it going and be someone who could be in the thick of things comes the end of the year.
Oh no, of course. Maybe a little bit of a slow start. Went to the World AM over in Turkey. Definitely could have a good spring season to finish off the college career for him.
Well, Sean, who else do you have on your list you want to tell us about?
I think we got Patrick Rodgers. We have to talk about him. First team All-American last year. Kind of up and down season. A couple finishes probably weren't as high as he would have liked, but he won big at the Olympia Fields event, which is one of the best events of the year, and then he won big at the U.S. Collegiate. So, those are 2 big-time wins that he has, and in that sense, you got to put him near the top of the list.
Right. Another player, a freshman out of Texas, a player we got to keep an eye on.
Yeah, past 2 Haskins Award winners have been freshmen, Patrick Cantlay and then, of course, Justin Thomas. And actually, Brandon Stone of Texas, out of South Africa, won the Carpet Capital in his collegiate debut. Same thing that Justin Thomas did last year, so a little good omen for the folks in Austin.
Well, Sean, only a couple players left in the top 5. Who else do you have?
Yeah, our rounding out the top 5 is Michael Kim of Cal, another sophomore, checks in at number 2. Top 10 every event this fall, and won at Isleworth, which is actually a little bit surprising. Not the longest hitter. He's gained some distance since that freshman year, but, just keeps it in play, real consistent player, real accurate, and for a guy like him to win at Isleworth is just an impressive feat and definitely puts him in contention for Player of the Year.
All right, Sean, a couple more names I think worth mentioning. Jace Long, great fall season. Maybe not played the schedule some of these other guys have played, but if he keeps winning, he could definitely be in the hunt.
Yeah, 3 victories too. I think as far as high-level top 50, he's the only guy that's got 3 wins so far this year. So he's leading the W category, which is always important.
Well, I'm not really sure how deep you can go in the rankings right now to find a possible Player of the Year candidate. Guys I'd like to look at, Julian Brunn from TCU, player who definitely can win tournaments, and he's back this spring, and he could be a factor. TJ Vogel, a guy who I think can get hot too in the spring. Any other names jump off to you?
Yeah, a couple good names there. Julian Brunn was runner-up at last year's NCAA championship, won a Challenge Tour event over in Europe, so plays well in big events. Vogel is your U.S. Pub Links champion, so he's got the Masters to look forward to, so I'm sure he's going to be working hard this offseason to get ready for that, and we'll probably see some good play this spring from him because of that little carrot at the end of the road for him.
Right. Well, no question. Bunch of names. In years past, we've seen a lot of separation early on. We're not seeing that separation at this point in the college golf season, so it's going to be a fun spring to follow, and Sean and I will update you throughout the spring and continue to follow GolfWeek.com for all your college golf news.